Hey people, it's AG with Keeping Up with the North. Alongside me, we got Brucie in the cut.
Yeah, we're back.
My voice is a little scratchy from the big win last night. We got another win today. So,
yeah, you went to the game last night. How'd it go?
Well, I'll tell you what. My whole 24 years of life,
Yeah.
that was the most electric game I've ever been to. Being down, 5-3 going into the eighth. Farmer hits a home run. Taylor hits a home run. We were hitting doubles. And next thing you know, we're sitting by all Brewer fans. They literally had the cheese heads on. And boom, Carlos Correra delivers a 2-run walk-off blast. First career walk-off. That place erupted, man.
Walk-off home run. We'll clarify that. Yeah, because when you said walk-off at first, I was kind of shocked. I was like, what?
Walk-off home run. Correct.
Yeah, so Twins won 7-5.
He absolutely blasted it. You could see me on TV with my rally cap going like this.
We're going to include a picture of that here.
And everyone had their hands up going nuts. It was crazy. Brewer fans everywhere. This guy had a Brewer flag. I told him to take that flag and shove it up his ass. We were getting after it. The drinks were flowing. It was a great night. It was packed, too. I mean, honestly, it's probably busier than opening day.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
The lines were horrendous. Sat in the bleachers out in left field. So,
yeah.
It was nice. It was a real fun game. I had every Brewer fan I walked by. I told him, here was my voice cracks. I told him, man, I said, enjoy the drive home. It's going to be a fun drive home. It's one of the older guys, fuck you. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. Go eat your cheese, drink your summer shandies, go eat your Culvers, whatever it is.
So, good game overall, yeah.
Yeah, good series, too. A little 2-game sweep.
Yeah,
if they win one more, that's what they call a winning streak.
That is what they call a winning streak. They also call that a sweep.
Correct. We did sweep them, but we need to win another. We can never win three. Never get the turkey sandwich. Got to win 3 in a row.
We do got to win 3.
But yeah, Ober looked good today. Pablo Lopez looked yesterday. But I'll tell you what, man, Carlos Correa has really been heating up. So it's good to see that, the $1 Million Man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty impressed.
All it took was a little shit talking to Carlos Correa to get him going.
Yeah.
He said in an interview that, late June, early July is when he starts heating up, so he's sticking true to his word.
Yeah. And then
Pagan?
Yep, Pagan.
Shit the bed.
Straight up dog shit. He's got the worst win probability out of any reliever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he's still on the team.
I thought we would have cut him last year, but I don't think we had enough depth to where they felt comfortable. I like this Stewart guy, though.
He's solid. He's got like a .86 ERA. I mean, he struck out the side today when he came in.
Yeah.
He's got some nasty stuff. And, speaking of, we'll kind of go back about the game last night. I just want to – Rocco Baldelli, that guy makes some real questionable decisions.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
We're getting a little bit of analytics and stuff. We all know Royce Lewis is a pretty electric player on the team.
Superstar, some would say.
The fact that you pinch hit Max Kepler for Royce Lewis is ridiculous. But he did draw a walk, so at least he got on base. It really didn't matter because we got the bases juiced, and Joey Gallo doesn't even go out on the shield, watches a pitch right down the middle. Straight 3. So, but I don't know. Rocco makes some real questionable decisions, But at least he's letting the pitchers pitch longer. We probably are going to have a little background noise in this week's episode. I hear some screaming going on.
Yeah.
We might talk about what's going on.
We'll see if we hear it or not.
What's going on out there, huh?
Yeah. Hey, look. She's one year, 1 month. They get a little angry at some things because they can't express themselves.
So, she needs to get a job.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I told her when she starts walking, she better pack her bags and get out. So, she's there. So, now, talking about we got some Vikings news. We got football. Thank God.
Football, yeah.
Day 1 finished up yesterday. Day 2 of minicamp just wrapped up.
Skull.
Dalvin Cook officially gone.
Dalvin Cook is gone. So when we talk about Dalvin Cook, it sounds like Dolphins are, they're going to be the ones going after him.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I've seen the Broncos are kind of in the mix. I saw the Cardinals are in the mix, the Bills.
Yep.
I honestly have no clue where he's going to go. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Miami. He's a Florida guy. I'm going to miss him. He did a lot for the Vikings. He's a solid player.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be tough for him, though, because his agent came out and said that they're looking for a big contract. So
it's a passing league, too. So
I don't think he's going to get what he's hoping for. Spot Rack has him at right around $8.7 million is what he's estimated to get. But
okay.
I think he's probably realistically only looking at maybe $5-6 million a year at most.
Really? Yeah. I mean, he's getting up there in age, man. Running back's longevity is not that long.
Well, it's not a premium position anymore.
Exactly. And then you look at Hopkins, he's trying to get a lot of money too.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where Nuke's going to go. I think he was visiting with the Patriots.
See, but I would feel more comfortable giving a guy like Nuke, giving him some bigger money because wide receiver, like you just said, is passing league.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You need him.
I don't know. He wants to go to a contender, but I don't know, man.
I think he's going to go where the bag takes him.
We'll see.
So, as we talk about more here, Justin Jefferson, thank God he's back.
Yep, showed up to camp. It sounded like he was dealing with a bunch of new endorsement deals and stuff. So, man's going to get paid. Like we always talk about, he's going to be the highest paid. He's going to be getting quarterback money, I think.
Now, everybody thought his was going to be a contract-related issue, but one guy that is, Danielle Hunter. So
we'll see what happens with Danielle. But, yeah, I've seen Jefferson with snagging balls and one-handed catches. But, yeah, I don't know what's going to go on with Danielle. I mean, if they trade him, I hope they don't trade him for a washing machine. You know what I mean?
Right. No, it sounds like they more so want to retain him from the reports I'm hearing on reporters at media.
Reporters, yeah. It's their job.
Yeah, hey, that is their job. But, yeah, he's the only one absent, really. Jordan Addison, Brian O'Neill, Blacklock, they're present, but they're not participating. They're just trying to be real careful with the injuries right now.
Yeah,
so.
well, O'Neill he's coming back from a bad injury, isn't he?
Yeah, I think what was it? He tore not his ACL. He had some sort of knee injury.
His knees. He was on his knees too long or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, man, it's exciting. Looks like Kirky's going nuts. Speaking of Kirk Cousins, you see they got that Netflix series coming out?
I did.
It's got Kirk, Mahomes, and Mariota. So you got, like, top tier, second tier, and, like, ass tier.
Bottom tier. Like,
Mariota's, what is he, a back? He's like a back. What team is he on? Falcons?
I think he is the Falcons.
Didn't you sign with him?
Yeah, because I think he got benched for Ritter, I want to say. They benched him for Ritter.
It's a little competition there. I mean, who cares? It's the Falcons.
Yeah, who cares?
They're dog poop.
What about wide receivers coming up, though?
Yeah, we got Tristan Jackson. He's one of the depth receivers. He's fighting for a roster spot. We're going to start seeing a lot of guys starting to get cut coming up in July, when camp officially starts up. Now, is this like a temporary camp, or is this just like a mandatory week or something?
Yeah, so this is mandatory minicamp. So it's just a 3-day camp. It's just kind of getting everybody together. And then we have about, I want to say it's like 4 to 5 weeks of just nothing.
And then late July, they kick it off.
Yeah. It's coming up. I mean,
it's going to be busy for me at work.
Yeah. Seems like we just ended the football season and we're coming right back to it.
They don't, talking to like some scouts and stuff, man, they don't really get much time off.
Well, I don't imagine.
So they probably get, especially the scouts, dude, they're working around the clock. They get 3-4 weeks off in the year.
I mean,
think about it, it's a job.
A typical full-time job, though. How many weeks off are you getting in a year, anyways?
It'd be pretty cool to play sports for a living, huh?
Right.
You might come out of retirement, huh?
Yeah, put the cleats back on, Greer.
Cleats on, yeah.
The starting cornerbacks, though, in one-on-one or in 11s, Caleb Evans, Mekhi Blackman. Kind of expected Mekhi Blackman a little bit. Caleb Evans, too. Byron Murphy is going to be that slot guy. Slot's probably the hardest corner position to play in the National Football League.
Oh, yeah.
So we see exactly what we'd expect.
Yep, and Booth is, Yeah,
I don't know. Number 4, he shit the bed last year.
That Jawan Williams guy, too, that they got from New England.
Yeah, how's he looking?
I don't know. I haven't seen much.
I haven't
So,
either.
I haven't heard about him.
I've heard Josh Metellus, though. He's kind of a gadget guy on that defense now. Sounds like Flores has him moving around quite a bit. Lined up at linebacker, safety, cornerback.
They're one of them hybrid guys, kind of like Simmons from Arizona.
Yeah.
Does a little bit of everything. So, and that's nice because that's probably one of those Flores looks. And, we got
Then
fucking around on the computer here.
We got the meets down in the trenches. Looks like some young guys getting some start.
Jay Quillen.
Jaquelin.
Jay Quillen, bro. I don't know. Is that how you say it?
Jaquelin Roy.
Jaquelin?
Yeah.
Jay Quillen was this episode of Key and Peele.
Yeah. Jay Quillen.
Yeah, we got him from LSU, right? That's the LSU guy we got. So he's pretty solid. He's getting reps with first team defense, and then you got second year offensive tackle Vidarian Lowe took some first team reps in O'Neill's spot because O'Neill's coming back from injury.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, mostly it was Oli Uda. But how about Oli Uda? Every time I see that guy, I'm just like, who are you?
Oli Udo is.
You can't even say his name. Oli
Uda.
Udo.
He's pretty solid, more so at tackle than he is playing at guard.
Yeah.
I like him being on the outside. That's where his specialty is. And then for second units, not seeing a lot of Jared Hall. But it sounds like we got Nick Mullins, who's lighting it up.
Nick Mullins is really solid backup, man. And then,
long night?
A long night. Way too long of a night. The night turned into day. But, and then we got what's his name? Tafuhu or whatever. The guy we got from the XFL, that quarterback, I'm really interested
in seeing. I haven't heard anything about him yet.
And I haven't heard anything about that Cephas guy. He only played like quarterback, receiver, running back. Like, the dude plays every position. There's a lot of guys you're not hearing about, but I mean, obviously they're going to talk. The guys that are going to make the headlines are the ones you're going to hear about.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're not in the headlines, then I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't been hearing about Big Dick Dean.
I haven't heard anything about him.
Lowry.
Probably saving the veterans, though, for more so when it's actually the big camp going on in July.
We got Davenport, too. He's been looking pretty solid. I saw a video, and he was like, him like dropping back into coverage. And that's a big motherfucker dropping back, man.
Yeah, and he actually deflected the pass pretty well, too.
So maybe we'll see him drop. Maybe we'll play a little cornerback for the Vikings this year.
I think in this league, you almost got him.
Well, all these guys are athletes, man. So.
Yeah. Not only that, they're super athletes. I mean, these guys are like
freaks.
Yeah,
probably on the roads. I'm interested about the running back spot, man. There's going to be it's going to be weird for running back this year. I think we're going to see a lot of different people in the backfield. Obviously, Madison's going to be that feature back, but
it's probably going to be like a running back by committee. I don't think he'll necessarily be, a workhorse by any means. I think they're going to kind of give the rock around, so to speak. They're going to split it up pretty evenly. But I did hear Ty Chandler's not getting as much time in there.
Mm-mm.
Sounds like it's actually Kene Wongwu,
whatever. Kenneth, whatever his name is.
It sounds like he's getting a lot more reps than Chandler right now.
Yeah, I haven't heard shit about Chandler.
McBride, I think, is another guy that's actually out right now. They're kind of easing him back in because that's what dropped him in the draft was he had some sort of injury with his knee.
So we got that running back. Then we go back to receiver. Obviously, we got Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
KJ's been putting on. Naylor, I haven't heard about him actually this week. Not much at all.
Not this week.
What else we got?
Got Addison, but Addison's, like we said, he's out right now.
Dealing with a little injury, a little banged up, but I'm sure he'll get healthy and be back.
Brandon Powell.
Yeah.
I've actually been hearing he's been
really. I almost forgot about that guy. Man, there's so many wide receivers, and we just talked about that Tristan Jackson. Then you got Thayer Thompson.
Yep.
He's been doing good. I mean, dude, there's so many wide receivers. Usually six make the team usually.
I'd say so, yeah. You probably want to carry 6 on.
So we'll have Jefferson, Addison, KJ,
Yeah.
And then, those other spots are – I bet Naylor's
going to make it.
Locked in.
More than likely Powell's going to make it.
Yep. So then the 6, man, you got Thayer,
Jackson, Cephas. I don't know. Actually, that 6 spots wide open. I think Naylor more so is probably going to take up that 4 spot.
Yeah. But I heard KJ's been balling on. And, he's going to be at the Maplewood Mall. So if you guys want to meet KJ, go to the Maplewood Mall. I'll tell you what, man. They are just trying to save their asses over there. I think they're under new ownership, too.
Maplewood?
Yeah, Maplewood Mall.
Yeah.
That place is like a straight-up dump, dude. But, they had that fat dude from the office there.
Oh, yeah. Kevin. Yeah.
From the office, they had him there. Now they got KJ there. Man, they are just saving their asses.
Bringing a bunch of people in, I guess.
But, yeah, man, I don't know who else, like who's going to get cut, who's going to make the team. I'm just trying to think of these fringe guys. Cornerback's pretty stacked position, but everyone's like Byron Murphy's like obviously
he's the only one you can pencil in as a starter.
I mean Evans and Blackman probably too. Who knows with Booth? You got that Joe Williams guy. Safety. I haven't been hearing his scene back.
Yeah, Lewis Scene hasn't been getting as much work with the ones as most people would expect, but I think it's more so because Harrison's still here. I think there's going to be packages where he comes in, but I really think he's been drafted for Harrison's replacement. It's kind of an upsetting thing that our first-round draft pick hasn't really been seen much, but
yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Quezzy's making me – I don't know, man. How do you think he's been doing a good job?
It's tough to say. I mean, I almost feel like we got to give him maybe 2 to 3 years to really say.
Yeah. I mean, getting rid of Za'Darius, Za'Darius is – I just always feel you can get more. I feel like we kind of undersell. We don't get what we should. It's like if we get rid of Daniil, like they better get a fucking first-round draft pick or a couple seconds.
But I think the only thing that's hurting or really hurting us and what teams are going to bring up is his injury history. I mean, we don't know how injury-prone he is yet. He had one good season last year, recorded 10.5 sacks, led the team. But
10.5 sacks ain't really shit.
Not really.
No. Or Daniil, or are you talking about Za'Darius?
No, that was Daniil. Yeah.
Pretty sure Za'Darius led the team in sacks.
No, I want to say Za'Darius because he fell off second half of the year
after that Bills game.
Yeah, after the Bills game. But no, speaking of edge rushers, though, I mean the depth there is kind of thin.
Yeah, I mean you got Wanham, Patrick Jones. Who else do we got?
We got that Andre Carter II, who's biggest paid.
The guy from Army.
That dude, I think year 2 he's going to be a big jump, but I don't know about year 1. I don't think he's going to be really doing much this year. And then who else is there really? I mean,
that's pretty much it on the edge, And then interior, you got Blacklock, Dean Lowry,
Asezi,
you got
Otomewo.
Who?
Asezi Otomewo.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's the dude from U of M.
Oh, I don't know. And then you got the LSU guy who we said. I mean, the interior looks pretty good. And they got Frederick Smith. Interior is actually pretty.
Now, how many guys on? I wonder how many people you carry on to the active roster for them. Probably 4, 5.
Well, obviously there's a backup for each position. Are you talking about interior? How many? I mean, I'm down with like the rotating stuff. I haven't heard about Tonga at all either.
No, I haven't heard anything about him. Blake Lynch, I haven't heard anything about. Yeah, I don't know actually, but I mean, the more we hear, James Lynch. Yeah, sorry, I said Blake Lynch. I don't even know. I don't even know who I'm thinking
like a movie character. Or
Blake Prohl, that was the wide receiver. I don't know if he was even back this year.
No, I don't even know. I don't know who that is either. It's a lot of no-name guys. What is that painting up there? Housekeeping.
It's not even picking it up. Yeah, as far as that goes, though, I think that's what we got for today.
Yeah, I can't really, and then July 8th, got some Muay Thai action, Jamel Long.
Oh, yeah, Ignite Fights.
Yep.
Saw that.
Hilton and Bloomington. And then you got Isaiah Mato taking on Ozzie Judge. It'll be a really good fight. I mean, they'll be solid. They're both older guys in their 40s. The Isaiah guy's been with us for a few months. He's a pretty tough guy, but Ozzy's real tough too. I mean, it's gonna be a brawl. This Ozzy guy, man, he always brings the violence, man.
Yeah.
And I think Isaiah's up for the challenge, so I think it'll be a great fight. I don't know much about the guy Jamel's fighting. He's been working on a lot of stuff with Ian, so we'll see, man. Be good fights, but you guys should head out to Ignite Fights.
Yeah, check it out. Check out some local fighting.
Bloomington. But other than that, just keeping up with the North, home of Minnesota Daily Sports Talk.
Yeah, hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, stay notified. We'll be back next week.